Airbnb guest called my husband this morning and was complaining that he couldn't wash his dishes and that the sink wasn't draining. My head is currently covering up a dead floating mouse in the water, but for your sake, I'm not going to show you. Unless you want me to, in which case, close your eyes. I'm going to show it in 3, 2. There it is. I pretty much immediately knew that it was probably the guest's fault because the average stay at that Airbnb is 2 nights. I personally clean it, and I see that most people don't use any of the dishes or ever really cook. And I take the trash out, so I'm seeing all of their like leftover boxes or fast food. Because usually people are traveling and they'll go out to eat, you know, like on vacation. We have never had a clog issue there before, nor have we ever had mice issues. So I'm like, this man did something. Because also there's not a dishwasher and there's not a garbage disposal. So the rules of the Airbnb are like, hey, scrape all of your food in the trash can and then hand wash your dishes. And there were chunks of food in the sink. You can literally see right here in this picture, he didn't even use the food strainer thing. So he was just letting the chunks, look at all the chunks of food. I'm like, look at these dishes that he left out. He didn't scrape it into the trash. More nasty dishes he left out, and more nasty dishes. And this too. So when I had a plumber come out, lo and behold, homie poured grease down the drain and caused it to clog. This black gray looking stuff is an old grease like clog. This is new. Also, when all the water was in the sink, you could see all this grease floating on top, and when we were able to drain it, like, look at all that grease. He also left these little cigarette thingies all over our yard. These are all the ones I could find. I don't know what they're called, black milds or something like that. He also stained our towels. And this is the camera where I had to yell at him on it because that's him smoking right there in front of the door. We are a non-smoking property. So I had to go on the speaker of the camera being like, please smoke away from the building. And then he had the audacity to litter, like, I can see you. I did file a claim with Airbnb to get that covered because the guest is the one who caused the problem. And also he wasn't even the one on the reservation. This lady who lives in Knoxville booked it for him. He is her coworker, I guess, but she didn't even stay there. I thought they were both staying there. You cannot book an Airbnb for somebody else. That's against Airbnb policy. So, unfortunately, since her account is tied to it, she's responsible for his damage.